I used to think marriage was a trap, seriously. Everywhere I looked in Lusaka, all I saw were women, strong women, carrying the entire weight of their households while their husbands just lounged around, waiting for money to magically appear. I swore to myself I would never ever be one of them. Of course I wanted love, who doesn't? But not at the cost of my freedom, my independence. But my family, they had a completely different plan for me. Chipo, you are not getting any younger, my mother would remind me like a daily alarm clock I couldn't snooze. At family gatherings, my aunties would whisper, just loud enough for me to hear, a woman without a husband is incomplete. Their words were like a constant heavy pressure pushing down on me until I started to second-guess myself. I began to wonder if just maybe they were right. Was I missing something? And then I met Dominic. He was tall, confident, and had this air about him. He worked as a car dealer, or so he said. He spoke with such charm that even my cautious, guarded heart started to soften. He called me every single morning without fail, brought me flowers, and painted these vivid, beautiful pictures of the life we could build together. My family absolutely adored him. "This is the man we prayed for," my mother declared with a smile that reached her eyes. I wanted to resist, to hold on to my original promise to myself, but their overwhelming approval completely drowned out the tiny voice of doubt in my head. So, against my deepest instincts, I agreed to marry him. The wedding was a dream. It was beautiful. I wore a stunning white dress that shimmered and sparkled under the warm Lusaka sun. Dominic held my hand so tightly, whispering promises of forever into my ear, and for a fleeting moment I actually believed him. I thought maybe this is it, maybe this is my happily ever after, but forever, as it turns out, comes with a lot of bills. Very soon after the wedding, I started to realize that Dominic's car business wasn't quite what he had made it out to be. He spent way more time at home on the couch than he ever did at work. When the rent was due, I was the one who paid it. When the groceries ran out, I was the one who went to the store and bought them. When his debts started piling up, I was the one who cleared them. At first, I tried to convince myself it was just a temporary situation. He just needs a little time to get back on his feet, I'd think. I wanted to believe it, but that little bit of time stretched into months, and then the months stretched into years. I had become the provider, the sole provider. I was the one funding his string of failed business ventures, one after another. I was the one covering for his laziness, his complete lack of ambition. I was carrying us both on my shoulders, and him. He grew comfortable. He settled right into my sacrifice while I just grew more and more weary. The weight was crushing me. Yet I stayed silent. In our culture, a wife is expected to submit, to endure hardships without complaint. I was terrified of being labeled disrespectful or a rebellious wife, so I became the very thing I had dreaded my entire life, a submissive provider. My friends, my real friends, they noticed the change in me. The light in my eyes was dimming. "Chipo, you deserve so much better than this," they would whisper to me, their voices full of concern. But I just couldn't bring myself to admit the truth out loud, saying it would make it too real. I was trapped, stuck in this painful space between love, what I thought was love, my sense of duty, and the paralyzing fear of what everyone would say, of their judgment. One evening I was sitting alone in our bedroom. I remember just staring at this mountain of bills scattered across the table. My heart literally ached with a profound sense of betrayal. It hit me like a ton of bricks. Dominic was everything I had feared a husband would be. He was living proof that charm can be a mask for selfishness, and that beautiful promises can hide pure exploitation. That night, something inside me finally snapped. I understood a crucial lesson. Awareness is your greatest protection. If I could speak to other women, to you right now, I would say this: please do not let pressure from your family, your friends, or society push you into a marriage you're not sure about. Do not silence your instincts, that little voice inside you that's telling you something is off. Listen to it, it's usually right. Love should never ever mean losing yourself. Marriage should never turn you into a silent provider while your partner takes advantage of your kindness and your hard work. You have to be aware. You have to protect your independence, your finances, and your heart. A marriage that is built on such a severe imbalance is not a partnership. It's not love. It is a heavy, soul-crushing burden disguised as commitment. You deserve a partner who walks beside you, not one who expects you to carry them. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope it helps someone out there. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this. Stay strong.